Jai Hind student, today we are going to discuss the another topic in the chapter private, public and global enterprises. That is, first, what is public cooperation, storic cooperation. A storic cooperation is a body of cooperated formed by the special act of the parliament or by the central state legislature. It is fully financed by the government. Its own power, object, limitation, etc. are also decided by the act of legislature. For example, in Indian Airlines, Air India, State Bank of India, Life Insurance Corporation of India, Food Corporation of India, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, etc. The feature of public cooperation. The main characteristic of public cooperations are: it is created by the act of parliament or central state legislature. The power, objective and limitation of public cooperation are defined in the act only. It operates under the total control of central state government, and it is a separate legal entity. It gets incorporated automatically when the act is passed in the parliament, and it is managed by the board of directors who nominated by the government. Sixth, the public corporation its own rule of recruitment and remuneration of its staff and employee. Seventh, it enjoys administrative autonomy as it is related free from the political interference. The main motive of public cooperation is a service to a general public, and it is accountable to the parliament or state legislature for its operation. It is submitted to its annual report on its working. And the account of public cooperation generally audited by the comptroller and audit general. And the merit advantage of public cooperation. The main advantage of public cooperation: administrative autonomy. Public cooperation is able to manage its affair with independence and flexibility. Quick decision. Public cooperation is related with the free from the red tapeism, as there is a less work and less formality to be complete before taking decisions. Service motive. The activity of public cooperation are discussed in the parliament and the insurance protections of public interest. Efficient staff. The public cooperation can have their own rule and regulations regarding the remuneration and recruitment of employee. It can be provide better facilities and attractive of service to staff to secure the efficient working from its staff. And profession management. Its board of directors consist business expert and its representative of various groups such as labor, consumer, nominated by the government. And next, demerit, disadvantage. Autonomy on the paper only. The autonomy, flexibility of public cooperation, it is only on the namesake. Practically, the minister, government officer, political parties often work with working of these cooperation. Lack of incentive. Public cooperation do not have to face any competition and guide by the profit motive, so the employee do not take incentive to increase the profit or reduce the losses. The loss of public cooperation managed by the good by the government. Rigid structure. The object and power of the public cooperation are defined by the act. These can be only by the amending status or the act. Unfair practice. The government governing board of public cooperation may be included in the practice. It may charge unduly price to cover up inefficiency. Suitability. The public cooperation is suitable when undertaking require monopoly power, when undertaking require special power defined by the act of status, when undertaking require regular grant from the government. And next, when undertaking require appropriate combination of public accountability and operational autonomy. Thank you.